Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Today is December the 15th. We are entering the third week of the Brussels Beer Project Advent calendar. And yeah, as usual, I'm very excited and very curious for what they have in store for us. First challenge is finding number 15 on this lovely Lucille van Laga artwork. I found number 16. And apparently I hid number 15 behind our Christmas cards. Alright, I see a bottle cap saying "Het is ça va", c'est ça va, it's alright. That does make me expect this is not a BBP one. Aha! Brewery Stoemelings, another Brussels brewery that I know by name. We had some of those the past few weeks. I know it by name. I haven't had the pleasure of drinking any of their beers. I see a tiny damage on the bottle here, but nothing alarming, okay. I haven't had the chance or the pleasure of drinking any of their beers. I do know that they are a brewery with some funny names for their beers, like the Curieuze Neus or the Curious One. It's actually what we say to people that are a bit too curious to our taste. It is a Brussels beer brewed by Stoemelings, as we stated. Okay, it's artisanal, unfiltered beer, re-fermented on the bottle. Yeah. And it is a Yodeleir Doppelbock. That's a style that actually in Belgium we're not that familiar with. Bock beer or Doppelbocks or any of those kinds of beer for some reason aren't that popular here. I do know that they are very popular in Holland, for example, and I don't really have an explanation for that, because often they are alright beers. They're quality brewed beers. Because of that, I don't know that much about bock beers, because we just don't really have them here. So yeah, let's dive right in. I love this bottle cap, by the way. C'est ça va is also something we in Flanders say quite often. There we go, another bottle cap. Ooh, already the aromas jump right at you. Another very, very roasty beer. Now I do know that Doppelbocks or bock beers are often low fermented beers, like let's say Pilsners. But they do make use of roasted malts. So let's call it a funky Pilsner stout hybrid beer. Some lovely foam up there. Oh, I have, while pouring, I'm getting a lot of chocolate aromas here. So actually, yeah, it is almost like a light stout or something. A nice brown color. I don't know if you guys can see this, because it's probably quite dark for you guys. Let's come a bit closer. And I don't have a light anywhere near, so maybe I can cheat with the phone. So it's a nice deep brown. It's not dark brown, it's a rather deep brown, more ruby red color. Maybe that's what inspired the label here, because it's a very lovely pink, purple, red color. I also love how simple and soothing their labels are. and they do this for all of their beers. It's a bit hazy. Well, it is unfiltered, so. And I don't know if I'm imagining this, but I also get some fruity hints, some red fruit in there. Yeah, it's like some chocolate mousse with red fruit, and maybe a cup of coffee. It's like having dessert after dinner, all in a beer. Just going on these aromas, I think this is a nice beer to cook with as well. But before we go into that, let's just taste, yeah. Yeah, it is very light, very soft, yet it has a very full, pleasant mouthfeel. I do get the roasted taste, but it's not dominant, it's not very strong. The dominant tastes here, the dominant aromas are more like the fruity tastes, a bit sweet, a tiny hint of sourness, like I said, from red berries or something, and a bit of chocolate, yeah. Yeah, so the taste and the smell are vastly different, but both really good. I am, as I said, really curious for cooking with this. I think using this beer in a chocolate mousse or a parfait, or maybe even in a stew, could be quite a success. Also with this color, I'd love to see what it does in a sabayon of some sort. I am in fact a chef by trade, or at least I used to be. Haven't been in the kitchen for 15 years. But I did make some sabayons with kriek and with coffee and with, well, any type of beer or drinks that you like. So yeah, that should work. It's also a nice, it has a nice bitterness in the aftertaste. And actually the alcohol taste comes through as well. What you might call the booziness of the beer. And I just see that this is a 9.5% ABV. Yeah. The first few sips didn't taste like 9.5%. Also a cool slogan. It's Drink Brussels. Okay. I honestly think that I don't have much more to say about this beer, except for I really want to try out all the other beers from Stoemelings, because I like this one and it's in a style that I'm not that familiar with and I'm not that a fan of. So if they can make this that good, yeah, I'm really curious for their other beers, and I will be paying them a visit somewhere in the near future. So yeah, as usual guys, if you like this, comment, like, subscribe maybe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for number 16 in the Brussels Beer Project Advent Calendar. Cheers everyone.